Revenim la ZF Live. Avem două doamne invitate din Olanda. O să vorbim în engleză. Avem onoarea de a avea ca invitată pe excelența sa ambasadoarea Regatului Țărilor de Jos în România, WILLEMIJN van Haaften. Welcome to our show.
Thank you, Mr. Peslaru. Și bună ziua!
Bună ziua, welcome, bine ați venit.
Merci.
And Sophie Neve, agriculture counselor for Romania, Moldova, Bulgaria in the embassy of Netherlands and at Bucharest. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Our purpose is to discuss about what can Romania learn from the work of Netherlands in agriculture, how Netherlands become such powerful in agriculture in worldwide, yeah, because you are a big exporter. And Romania has good land, but not enough productivity, not enough power until now to export. We have big deficit, and we have to work how to have added value on our raw materials, in different area. You organized in Iași in April a forum about a smart agricultural solution.
Yes.
What does it mean smart in agriculture?
Yes. I think it is important to notice that the embassy in Bucharest is very active in the area of agriculture. And we cooperate between Netherlands and Romania on different levels. And the forum in Iași is one example of our cooperation. And what we discuss in this forum, which is the second edition already of this activity that we have done in Iași, is very practical ways of how farmers and also knowledge institutes and also the public authorities can cooperate in various domains of agriculture. Mm-hmm. So, for example, the innovations in seed processing, but also in how, for example, it doesn't always depend on innovation in big investment, in big technology. It can also be how can I make smart techniques, for example, in cover crops. Mm-hmm. So all these things we have been discussing in Iași, and it's an example of how we cooperate.
How
actually.
Open are Romanian farmers to adopt these smart tools?
I see that they are very much open to these smart tools. We were very happy to receive 350 guests and also 3,000 people online. So that shows there's a lot of interest in knowing more about climate-smart agricultural practices. We work together with 45 partners. So you see, and also Romanian partners, so you see that there's a lot going on also in Romania in this field. And we truly see that the main Romanian farmers also look for smart solutions, for next technologies. For example, if you look at the main fairs on agri-food, you can already see the drones and also the satellite-based management tools being exposed.
If we compare a bit of agriculture in Romania with agriculture in Netherlands, what you can tell us about the big free difference?
I think there's a big opportunity in associating, maybe more than at current stake. I really think that's one of the key conditions that farmers get into contact with each other, that they experiment together, that they learn together, also together with the other stakeholders like educational institutions and researchers. It's also very important as governments, I think, to have a long-term perspective and to give trust to the companies and the farmers so they are able to invest in the longer run and make future-proof choices.
If we speak about the modernization and the progress, you can say Romanian agriculture now can be compared with the Netherlands agriculture 50 years ago?
No, I think it's
or
not
30
like
years ago?
I think
Because, why I ask this? Because in this moment we have 3 million small farmers in Romania. Rural areas are about 45% in Romania. We have a lot of people who grew in their backyards chicken, pigs, and plums to make, for example, their own țuică. What do you think? This is an advantage or a disadvantage for an agriculture?
No, I think it is an advantage because it shows that there is a lot of knowledge in Romania. I think Romania should not, I think this is why I said no to your question initially, because I think what is important to notice is that Romania has a very good position now to invest and to develop further its agriculture. And there are big differences between Netherlands and Romania, but they are, for example, Romania has large surface and very good soils. Netherlands is a very small country, and
you fought for land.
We had to
take from the sea.
Exactly.
You fought with the sea.
Exactly, but we have also very how should I put it? Things that combine us, similar challenges. We are both inside the European Union, so we have to contribute to the policies of the European Union. We both have challenges with too little water or too much water. We have droughts, we have floods. Like we have in Romania, we have droughts and we have floods. So this is why it is important to realize we can learn from each other. It is not like Romania should not want to become Netherlands in 50 years, or Netherlands should want to become Romania in 50 years. Romania should stay Romania, Netherlands should stay Netherlands, and we can combine our forces to work together. That is, I think, the important message of what we try to do at the embassy.
For us, it's a bit surprising because you are known as a country of banking, of insurance. You have in Romania one of the biggest banking company, banks, insurance also, first place. They invested so early in Romania 25 years ago. Also in navy construction, in logistics. But you keep this focus also on agriculture. How such a when industrialized country keep this interest in agriculture?
Yeah, because we're the second or third in the world to export, so it would be a pity to give up this position, I think. It's also about economics. And we have a lot of technology and knowledge. And it's true that we're investing as much or maybe even more in keeping up this high level of knowledge. And that might be more the future to export knowledge, I think, abroad than in the end the products that are being traded. That might be the future, but for now, yeah, we're strong in what we do. We have highly efficient producing of agri-food products. And in the end, also a very sustainable way when you look at the amount of crops and animals that we have in the Netherlands.
But give us some advice. We have more than 12 million hectares agricultural land. We have only 1.8 or 2 million around. But for example, in milk, we have a deficit about 700 million, but we have an excedent about 6 billion euro. Mm-hmm. So Also, if we compare the level of production in money in Europe, if we would have the same intensity of production, we had to have not only 2 billion euro, but 100 billion euro if we had the same intensity or in Holland, in Romania, if we apply the same intensity in Romania.
Yeah, but this really is why innovation and digitization is, I think, so much of importance. Also, these developments that are taking place now in Romania, in the Netherlands, because you have many opportunities and you could double them if you invest really in more innovative solutions and digitization. And I see many good developments taking place also with the reforms in the rural areas. The infrastructure that's improved. Those are the basic needs, I think, also for your agricultural development and for, to put into euros the opportunities that you already have, being Romania with a lot of surface, good soil, a good strategical position towards Western, Eastern and Southern markets. So you have it all there. And I think this is really an opportunity to work together with partners like the Netherlands, but also other international partners, to see how you can strengthen forces and experiment and learn together. To come back to your question, I repeat myself a little bit, but to associate also here in Romania and to partner and to try and create collaboration amongst yourselves is also, I think, one of the key factors that could bring this change.
Yes, but now we had a model like that. We have big production, for example, of corn, of wheat and sunflower. We are top 3. We export this. We export in Germany, Spain, or Netherlands. Also, we export workforce.
Yeah.
And import from you, Occidental, we import meat. This is Africa.
No.
For us. It's not a good model. We want to have here, to have meat here.
Yes.
To put added value here.
Yes.
You have to learn this. And okay, you have to learn us how to develop medium farms. Because in Romania now we have a lot of small farms.
Yes.
And a lot of big farms, but in the middle,
it's really true.
It's a problem. How do you see these things?
No, I see that too. I see too that there is a lot of small farms and a few very large farms. And I think, as our agricultural councillor has said, Sophie Neve, it starts, for example, with building associations. If you put a number of smaller farms together, you create a medium farm. If you create a group of farmers, you have a better position to negotiate, for example, things with the government, be it on a local or a national level. So I think and I think also that in time, investors, I see a lot of good examples already in Romania. I see a number of large companies who have beautiful production chains where they have not only production of wheat, but they also have the mills to make bread, which has high added value. They have the cows, they produce the cheese. So I think there is a lot of potential in Romania to develop. And I think that if you look at the Netherlands, I would not advise you to have the intensity of agriculture that the Netherlands has,
Very good, very interesting point.
because
Yeah.
it comes at a cost. We have a cost, we pay a high price in the situation of our nature, for example. So we are looking almost at downscaling our agriculture. So
Interesting.
so you should also...
We are the future.
You are the future. You should...
Yeah, you have it in your hands.
Yes, come to
You
a
have-
tasty
Exactly.
agriculture,
Exactly.
not a industrial agriculture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because we saw what happened in US.
Exactly.
Trump want to do something on this. Was a topic in electoral campaign for quality of food.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know very well
Exactly.
how bad is the food in America. Why? Because it's industrial food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, but people are ready to accept, to eat.
Yeah.
Not every apple be the same.
Yeah.
Not every chicken be the same. Because we are educated until now
Yeah.
to be like in industry. But biology is biology.
Yeah.
We have to accept different.
And not only that, you have to
It's a new paradigm,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
and you have to build on what your strengths are. And Romania has a lot of strengths. This is why ING Bank is interested in Romania, because there is a lot of potential in Romania to develop. There is, and especially in agriculture. And that is also why it's important to remember that we need inside Europe, we need to continue to feed Europe, and we need to continue to cooperate together in order to do
but
that.
that means to provide to the people from rural areas means of life.
Yeah.
Yes.
To prize them,
Yeah.
because to prize them the possibility to own from their garden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if they don't sell on the market, they didn't have enough money for their children to go to school.
Yeah.
So we can invent something, I don't know, to give their money to improve, to price auto consumption.
Yes.
Tell me one thing. I heard about that in Netherlands or in Belgium. People who have a bigger backyard, they have to put on the half of a backyard, I don't know, vegetables. It is true or not? No.
Might be in Belgium.
Maybe in Belgium.
I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe a bit.
I don't know. No.
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 But there is. You told us that is to decrease the.
Well, we have to balance again.
To balance,
I think, yes.
I think we need both. In the end,
Yeah.
we
Both.
need both. We need both the smaller farmers. We need, for some agriculture, you don't need large amounts of land.
Yes.
You can make high quality fruits and vegetables on a smaller piece of land, and in the end, it is all about which part of the market you want to serve. Do you want to feed your own family? Do you want to feed the market in your village? Do you want to feed the market in your city? Do you want to feed the other places in other countries? So it is not, and we don't want only one type, because we need all of them in order to be to have a complete agriculture. So I
But
think
do you
this is
have
important.
smart solution for small farms? For example,
Can I show you?
if someone, if we take small farms with 10 ducks, 10 ducks, if we put 1,000 household with 10 ducks, we have 10,000 ducks, okay? But if you grew these ducks in every household, the impact on pollution, on environment impact will be much smaller than you put all the 10,000 ducks in a small. You understand my point?
It's not always the case. It's not always the
It's not
case
always the
because
case.
also larger scale can be more resource
Are you
efficient.
sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
We have
when
to-
you put
yes.
10,000
Yes.
or 100,000 ducks
Because
or
you can
chicken
control- you can-
in a small
Yeah.
in a same area,
Yeah. You can control better what you are producing. And you can also look into the inputs for the animals. It also depends if it's indoor or outdoor. There are many determining factors to that. So it's maybe a little bit black and white what you're
it's
sketching.
a green area.
Yeah. But I would like to take the opportunity to show
Please.
a nice result of a collaboration
Good.
the Dutch embassy had together with Romanian and Dutch knowledge institutions and Romanian and Dutch companies.
Yes.
You were asking for practical advice also for the smaller farmers. These booklets are full of these examples and inspiring cases. You can download the booklet on the agrieduportal.com website. And I very much recommend to look into it and see. And Mrs. Ambassador already mentioned the cover crops, for example. So these are crops like lupine or grass clover. You can seed them after harvesting and plow them under in summertime again. And these crops really nurture your soil. They improve also the water quality in your grounds. They can capture nitrogen or phosphate and carbon.
They are magic.
They're magic, and it's a nature-based solution. So you don't really always have to look into smart and high-end technologies to have a resilient farming system. And that was really what I wanted to bring forward in this interview.
I'm sure
so
that
there are many opportunities for smallholders.
Only the know-how and the knowledge can give us the tools to have a better crop, a better food, and so on. And you have a huge expertise in that. What are your message to the farmers, to the agriculture industry in Romania?
The message to the farmers is cooperate with each other. Make associations, find ways to work together and to learn from each other. And the message to bigger companies is look into your own strong points and look how you can develop your strong points. And we from the Dutch Embassy, we are at any point ready to assist you, to give advice, to work together with farmers associations, with industry, with the government. We are always ready to help out, to exchange knowledge, to exchange examples. That is the message.
To provide needed context, maybe also to enlarge the network for people to get to the knowledge and the expertise they need.
Do you have programs where Romanian farmers can go to in Netherlands and to see how develop the things there?
Of course, you have the European programs like Erasmus Plus, for example. Exchange of students is taking place a lot between the Netherlands and Romania.
But farmers,
yes,
young farmers,
yes,
to stay 1 week to visit
yes, well, we
4
have
farms, one small, one medium, one large,
and they
to
don't
see how they do things.
Yeah, but that's,
maybe it will be good, huh?
Yeah, there are internships. You could also use internships for young farmers, of course. We also have very good examples of Dutch and Dutch-Romanian companies here in Romania that are very open to receive young farmers.
Big investment here, I know very well.
But
they are all succeed. My question is how to have Romanian farmers to succeed in Netherlands. Not Netherlands farmers, because you are succeed everywhere in the world, in every kind of business. You are a rich country. I am poor. I need to make money here to learn from you how to be rich. This is my goal.
Yeah, but if I may maybe add my...
I know you have big, wonderful business here, very profitable. The problem with us, there are 4 million Romanians who works abroad because not enough money here. not enough salary, and so on. And we have to learn from you how to work better to have a bigger added value, bigger revenues. This is my purpose.
But you have 7,000 Romanian students in the Netherlands learning at Dutch universities. And
No, I want 10,000 Dutch students to learn in Romanian university. Because we have also better academies.
But they are here.
We are very good in automatics, in ITNC, in medicine. We have very good school.
you have also very good school in agriculture. We visited agricultural university in Iași. It is beautiful. We have a beautiful agricultural university here in Bucharest with a lot of knowledge.
And a lot of Dutch students
and
also.
a lot of Dutch students
It's happening already.
Dutch
really.
students who learn here
There are
come here.
Dutch students that learn here as
very
well.
good, very good.
And we also have a role, I think, as embassy to show and promote also the institutions here, and that people
because
know.
it's very important.
Yes.
You see what happened in the political sense. If we had enough involvement in capillarization of the development, European funds come until now only to big farms, not small farms. The small farms, they like orphans now, until now. And they decide in you see what they decide, you see.
But
Because of that,
sorry.
please.
Now, I also see the development that is taking place in Brussels, that more and more countries are also pleading for a stronger position of the farmer in the chain.
Yeah.
That also the
Of
subsidies...
small farms. The subsidies
should
have to go to the small
indeed.
farms.
That was exactly what
with
I
one
wanted
cow
to point out.
or two cow or one pig.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
or
it's on the agenda.
20 chicken.
Yeah.
Not big, only to big farms, and people ask,
Yeah, I
but
totally
what
agree.
about me?
Yeah.
Your
yeah.
Excellency.
Yeah, and we're all
This is a
needed
big
for the
problem.
food security in our countries,
Yes.
especially the smallholders, because they are many.
Yeah. This is the future. Small farms, because they are tasting food. They
Exactly.
produce more tasting food. Good. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Ladies,
You're very welcome.
I hope we reach our object today. Thank you very much to be so involved, to have this emphasis on development of agriculture, Romanian agriculture, who represent a big part of Romania, not in terms of GDP, but in terms of occupation. We have 2 or 3 million
Incredible.
from 10 million population who are in agriculture. Good. Doamnelor și domnilor, aceasta a fost discuția noastră de astăzi. Vă urez o zi profitabilă în continuare. Rămâneți pe Zofero. La revedere!
Știu ce spun.
Putin a anunțat o încetare a focului temporară. Păi unde e pace? Ce pace? El face doar declarații care dau peste cap orice.
Iartă-mă, știu ce te interesează.
Suprafața agricolă deținută de cetățenii din afara României la noi în țară a crescut cu 1/3 în ultimii 4 ani.
De ce nu văd mai mult oportunitatea și agricultorii noștri?
Nu sunt obișnuiți ai noștri, stai liniștit.
Știu cum să te fac curios.
Ești politicos cu ChatGPT, îi iei miliarde din buzunare lui Sam Altman. Te rog, Nemo. Îți mulțumesc că ești prezentat.
Aoleu, de ce folosești cuvinte inutile? Nu folosi așa, consumăm energie.
Știu cum să te emoționezi.
S-a lăsat liniștea la Vatican. Bazilica Sfântul Petru s-a închis pentru cei care au vrut să-l vadă pentru ultima dată pe Papa Francisc.
Știu să conving.
Cazinoul din Constanța își caută angajați. Deja erau pereții și geamurile pline de găini. Deja, îți dai seama, nici nu l-au deschis bine publicului și deja era deteriorat. Ce imagine îți creează?
Știu să câștig.
La mustață, Nemo!
La mustață.
Știu, deci știi.